Jason Pryor, currently #2 ranked, #3 ranked guy in the U.S. Jason, prior to this year, what's the highest ranking that you've held?
I've been #2 for like a couple days or like a week or something before, but #2 is the highest I've been. I've never been #1.
Now you've had a strong season, national champion. You had a really strong Pan Am's result. What are you doing right now in your training that contributes to the success you've had this year?
Really sticking to the grindstone. A lot of the benefits of training is just really doing what makes you successful constantly, no matter, highs, the lows, whatever. So we've had a pretty strict training regimen and we've stuck to it for the last years. And, the success has just been building off of like that solid foundation that we've had, which is all the practice, the camps we do, the strength and conditioning program, nutrition, all that stuff.
You talk about your training program, you mentioned camps. Right now, we got you back here in New York City, away from the Springs. What brings you to the city this time?
Koreans, really. So, not just them. We invited the Koreans and some other fencers. It's not just the Koreans here for like a camp before Rio, since it's in our, part of the hemisphere and everything. They all agreed. So this is a pretty huge camp. We have all the heavy hitters from New York, the PWF guys, the NYAC guys. So me and Jimmy packed up and came here. We get a lot of bouts with the Koreans. So this is like a real good way to sharpen up everything and get everyone pumped up for Rio. Should be fun.
You talked about the huge advantage of having the Koreans here for Team USA's purposes, but also because half of the U.S. team trains in the Springs, the other half trains here in New York. How often are you guys able to connect as a unit?
Mostly just at tournaments, which is something that we're pushing to fix. So camps like this, another reason is that we get to be together and, even just train together, doing team building exercises and becoming like a family, a unit is what's going to help contribute to further team success. So, also on our minds.
Now with Olympic qualifications beginning in Paris a couple weeks ago, how much more of this kind of unified training can we expect from you in the year ahead as we approach Rio?
I don't know, 1,000% more, 10,000% more. We're talking about doing more camps together, team building exercises, like, getting together and doing fun stuff while we're together in the city. I mean, our goal isn't just to make it to the games. Our goal is to do something when we're there. We don't want to just be tourists there. So, I mean, the whole point is that we have to become a team because, I mean, Korea dropped to Romania and Paris. Anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And how, what has been discussed about the specific team building activities or fencing related activities that would be part of more of these collective training camps?
So, good practice like what we're doing here in the morning in the FC. So a lot of rotational drills, footwork together. We're even going to run some team bouting drills, which is always like really huge. We could do puzzle rooms. The guys and us, we decided that we would come together. We're actually going to make our own team sweatshirts that we're going to roll out at World Cups with. So, hopefully they're pretty sweet now, but once we get them completed with some finishing touches, we hope that they'll be truly spectacular. Stuff like that to bring us all together. A lot of it's fencing, but a lot of it isn't fencing.
And it sounds like most of the training will take place here in New York rather than the Springs. Is that correct?
Seems likely. I mean, the Springs is kind of out there for the rest of our teammates. So I mean, we'll see. Maybe we'll do like a pre-World Camp in Colorado Springs. That could be a nice place. Or maybe we'll do it in New York or maybe Bordeaux, France. I don't know. Yeah, not a lot happens in Colorado Springs for us.
All right, well, looking forward here. You guys, as you said, are preparing now for the Rio Grand Prix in a little over a week. What, coming off a huge win at Pan Am's, and then a bit of a shaky result at Paris, what are you guys doing right now, or what do you need to do to rebound to go in super focused to Rio?
Something Ben told me and Jimmy a while ago is that you can't get very emotionally invested in the highs or the lows of every single individual result, or you'll never be able to do this. The plan's the same. The fencing's good. We had a difficult bout, it didn't go our way. That's simply how it is. This is fencing. So the plan remains the same. Nose to the grindstone, same training, same camps, same preparation, keep pushing, and we're going to break out ahead.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like there's definitely a lot of assertion in that plan, and like everyone's on board. So good luck to you guys in Rio.
Thanks.